So J McCann has been going for 53 years now. We are a lighting civil infrastructure company specialising in the likes of the motorways infrastructure, lighting, LEDs, as well as other things. We're part of PJH Homes, so we also do a home building as well, and run our own fleet and our own plant. Right. McCann currently employs 450 people plus now across various sites in the UK. Head office is Nottingham, which is where we are now, with various sites now including Hillingdon in London, Grimsby, Preston, Bury. McCann's have their own fleet, their own plant, which we outright purchase everything that we have, and we have everything from our own HGV fleet, which is beaver tails, tipper grabs and light loading vehicles for the lights that we install, all the way down to vans on our commercial fleet, and then we go down to the small plant such as your Stihl saws, cat and jennies, drills, peckers and so forth. So although COVID's not affected us and we've grown, it's affected us in getting the equipment that we need and the availability of equipment that we might need. The ABAX system allows us to monitor small plant Stihl saws, cat and jennies, drills, which prior to this system we had no way of looking where that had gone after the event of it being assigned to a driver. With the new system we can actually see where it is assigned to the driver and to the vehicle and monitor it that way. The ABAX system helps us out within the plant department because at the daft price of £500 for a Stihl saw, and we're going through Stihl saws before without knowing where they were, now we have the ability to be able to track them Stihl saws, see where they are, see where they were, and once it's assigned, actually follow it through the system. So should it go missing, we're not forking out for another £500 worth of Stihl saw. We can show where that actual Stihl saw is and actually rescue it without having to cost us time and or replacement cost. Okay, the value of that equipment at the time is £50,000. So we found that quite easily. I was able to show the police where it was and rescued accordingly. We put quite a lot into our hire vans and hire fleet, so the ability to be able to take it out of one to put it back into another, whether it be off-hired, rehired, or just changed completely, very easy to install. It's given me control. You know, the fact that we spend quite a lot of money on small plant and the ability to be able to trace that plant, whereas before it was literally word of mouth of the driver. You know, they put it down, they lose it, we pay the bill, and no matter how much you try to chastise the drivers for losing kit, really they're not bothered. It's not theirs, it belongs to us, and it's an expensive amount of equipment that they can lose. The ABAX system allows us to track that now. No, to be fair, the ABAX system does work. It does what it says on the lid. You know, the lid says it will track your bits of equipment, which is what it does, and it does it fairly easily, without much hassle at all. In fact, no hassle. Whether it's installation, running it, seeing it, being able to report off it, see it on a day-to-day live, accessibility to it is quite easy. So no, I at McCann's is quite happy that it stays as it is.
ABAX. Simply connected.